Hello and welcome to Sports Counsel, your playbook for all things sports. I am your host Matt, and I am here with Gav, G, Nando, Dillon, and Bryant for this very special episode of the show. The fantasy football playoffs rolls on, with the semifinals set to kick off this week. We're here to counsel you on who you should be starting and sitting for this all-important Week 16. Plus, we look back, reflect, and celebrate 200 episodes of the Sports Counsel podcast. Today is December 16th, 2025, and this is episode 200 of the show.
200.
Big 200.
Big 200. You already know.
We made it, boys. 200.
That's
Remarkable.
crazy.
Remarkable.
Did we really think we were going to make 200?
Always. Since birth.
I knew something was destined. I was destined to do greatness in my life, and
And we're here. We're here instead, but
Yeah. Way back.
I'm sure that greatness is going to come soon. But for now, we'll be doing episode 200.
I think greatness is coming. Way back when I first met Matt years and years ago in elementary school, the first thing he ever told me was he wanted to be a sports podcaster, a renowned one. I think we're on the right track here.
Yeah. Who would have thought?
The first thing that Matt said to me when I met him in college was, "You want to start a podcast? Who are you?" First day.
Should I tell everybody what Matt told me too, I guess, at this point?
Yeah.
I don't think we can say that on the podcast.
Matt looked at me. He was just like, "You look oddly really cute." And I was like, "Hey, right back at you." And then we started making love in the classroom.
Gee, you're not supposed to say that.
Damn.
Dude, Pookie's
that was
cheating
private.
on me. Bro, it's crazy. Crazy work.
Either way,
okay.
This is the Sports Counsel podcast. This is episode 200.
Yay!
Packed agenda. We got a lot to celebrate here. But, G, why don't you tell the people where they can find Sports Counsel, first of all?
It would be my pleasure, Matt. For the episode 200, I'll make it just as special. I'll make it just as easy. So you're going to pull up your phone. You're going to go to your favorite social media app, Twitter, X, Instagram, Threads, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, whatever you're on. We're on as well. You're going to go into search bar. You're going to look up Sports_Counsel. 2 words divided by 1 line. It couldn't be simpler. Sports_Counsel. Search it up. Follow us. It's free. Turn on your notifications so you get updated when the pod drops, all the other fun information that comes out. And then after that, then you're going to go in the bio. You're going to click the Discord link. You're going to join there as well, because why not? Also free. And then you can ask us all your starts, sits, ask us about your fantasy playoffs, anything else, basketball, baseball, soccer, I don't know, anything that comes up. We're there. We're there to talk to you guys. So join the Discord, best place to talk to us. And then social media, come interact, have some fun. And let's make fun of Gav together, right? So Sports_Counsel, join us,
right.
have fun. Let's
All
get
right.
to it.
All right.
Yep, definitely follow. This is a big-time fantasy football playoff semifinals. We are here dishing out the advice. Got a lot of questions, so definitely should follow. Definitely should join our Discord. All right, so let's start things off with our Week 15 Listener League recap. First round of the playoffs went down in our Listener League, just like everybody else's fantasy football leagues, and it was very, very interesting. A lot of interesting drama took place, more than I thought would happen in the first round of a playoff game week. But here to give us the Listener League recap this week is Gav.
All right, guys. So, I'm up, just so you know. Okay, I'm hard right now. Okay, recap that. But we're going to start off with our loser brackets. Unfortunately, we're not shooting for glory. We're just trying to avoid the toilet bowl. So obviously that's where we're going to start, okay? First matchup is my boy Jamar facing Ugly Kid, local legends around this podcast. I know Jamar's been on. Ugly Kid, we're still waiting for you to voice drop. Jamar beat out Ugly Kid 127-102. Oof.
Wait a
Come on,
second,
guys.
I think you're missing something here. What are their team names?
Oh, okay. Jamar's team, Booty Hole Picker, beat Ugly Kid's team, Waste of Sperm, 127-102.
And
That is the
actually,
craziest.
a return of one of the ugly kid nicknames. Many first one that actually made a return, right? Is
Yeah,
Waste of
the
Sperm.
return.
The return.
Waste of sperm was a
OG.
3.
I'm assuming it got banned, the original one. So pushing the boundaries there. But yeah,
Pushing the
thanks for the
boundaries.
classic.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not really a matchup you want to lose or go forward in, but Ugly Kid, you're heading to the toilet bowl, trying to avoid last place, right? And let's go to the next matchup, the ones who are also fighting for the toilet bowl. Our very own local podcaster, Nando, versus my boy, microphone assassin, Brandon. It's just Team Nando 41 versus Kyle Pitts fuck toy. Oh, God, I just read that.
Good lord.
Dude.
Generational crash out. by the way.
Yeah, that was wild. Okay, I really just had like a Ron Burgundy moment where I just read it. Okay, so Team Nando beat Brandon, unfortunately, 208 points to 122. Jesus Christ. Let's first of
I'm
all
glad
say,
he's not in the playoffs.
yeah, I mean, listen, no one saw Kyle Pitts scoring 45 PPR the first day.
Insane.
Isn't that
That's
the most
ridiculous.
ever for like since like 1990 whatever? Like Shannon Sharp, they said like Shannon Sharp
Yeah,
was
the
the last
most
guy who had
fantasy points,
150 and 3 touchdowns. So this has got to be like the most ever,
Generation-
right?
Seriously, as soon as he goes up into his 5th-year option and he's going to be a free agent, it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
166
man.
for
Time
3.
to put that type of performance up. Good for him, man. He's been a fan favorite, especially mine.
You
Not mine.
gave up.
favorite
Don't
of
even
the
lie. You
pod.
were not even
I never
You were-
gave up. Ask Matt at the beginning of the year. I was still talking about him.
cap.
We might have
Even
some
Matt had to
clips
lie.
later on to prove it, but
Okay. Well, that was our big matchup for the toilet bowl is going to be Microphone Assassin versus Ugly Kid. 2 of the easiest rage baits.
yeah.
other two,
Wait,
Nando-
first of all, we have to
We'll
like
be
mention the
there.
fact that Nando was rage baiting Microphone Assassin constantly throughout the weekend afterwards. After Kyle Pitts dropped 45, he was like, and I'm sorry, Brandon, but this is the first time you've experienced the Nando rage bait. I mean, everyone here, I think, has experienced it before.
You don't
so
even know.
we're not surprised.
Dude. I just got to read some of the things that Nando was saying in the podcast. I mean, in the chat. This is after Kyle Pitts puts up a fucking donkey bomb on him, okay, dude? Like, listen, Nando says, damn it, McPherson and DK are not giving me any points. I might lose this week. He was already up like 50 points at this point, right? And then Brandon says, I'm looking forward to a revenge game next year. Count your days, great value, Drewski. So that I'll be watching your day in the life every day. Karma is a bitch from Fernando. Just remember that. Oh, next year it's gonna be great, guys. You gotta come back.
They just started a rivalry, man. Have to come
I
back.
know, right there. Run it back. So the next week, the toilet bowl is what honestly better than like the championship. Honestly, it's gonna be
I
Ugly
would
Kid
agree.
versus
Fuck the
Microphone
playoffs.
Assassin. Seriously, top entertainment. Nobody cares about Jamar
Yeah.
versus Nando. That's okay. Okay, so now we're heading on to round 2 of the championships. Okay, the playoffs, where it really matters. Okay, starting off, we have our own. These are 2 actual listeners. The only 2 that made it into the playoffs. Okay, it was Decker99. Fantasy sucks. That's his team name. Versus D Romeo. Celtics. Fuck the Celtics. D Romeo beat out Decker 129 to 113. Dear God, I think Decker had like the 3rd or 2nd most scored points in the season.
He was 3rd seed, and he started off. I mean, his original team name was like I started off like 8-1 or whatever,
Yeah,
or something
yeah.
crazy, and he
He
had
had
like
a really
high score
hot start to the
topics.
season.
Yeah,
was-
so it was just a collapse. It's just a straight up collapse. Unfortunately, sorry Decker, you're out. Celtics, who has auto drafted his entire team, who didn't even show up for the draft, is in
Somehow
the playoff
eked his way-
semifinals.
He actually has a better. He's higher on the on like the transactions than me, or the standings than me. It's crazy. God damn.
No,
And he
drafters.
auto drafted. He auto drafted.
He
Oh.
auto drafted. I mean, there's 3 Eagles on his team. 2 of them are wide receivers. So I don't think that was the intention, but whatever works. If it
Whatever
ain't broke,
works.
don't fix it.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, it was the lowest scoring in the championship week. Well, yeah. So Decker moves. I mean, D Romeo moves on. The matchup that they were gonna face was gonna be King Midi Whoop'em versus Midi's hero / savior / god. Okay.
Another example of rage baiting right here.
I whooped Midi's butt 140 to 130. Honestly, it was a close game, and it came down to really DK scoring that last touchdown. He only had 3 receptions. But yeah, that put me over the edge. I really wasn't supposed to be in the playoffs, to be honest with you. My team is donkey shit. If it wasn't for... Who dropped? I think Ugly Kid kept dropping, or Jamar kept dropping games at the end. I wouldn't have made it.
Yeah.
But my boy sacrificed for me, and I just own Midi, dude. I mean, shit. I'm his daddy.
You know what's the most poetic part of this? He started Mariota instead of Caleb Williams, the quarterback of his most favorite team. So, and this is what happens every time, especially if you're the biggest fan. Of course.
True. I didn't even realize he does have... He also has Tony Pollard on the bench and Colby Parkinson. It's a tragedy. He really could have, should have, would have. But, you know... I'm just forever his daddy. It doesn't matter.
You're down by like 30-something before Monday Night Football, and you had Metcalf and you had Gainwell.
Gainwell on the same
Metcalf
team.
thing is ridiculous, but Gainwell scoring 19 points because he has 7 receptions. That's now you love PPR, don't you, Gab?
Oh yeah, now I mean I didn't want to play PPR, but I can benefit from it. So you know. It is what it is, playa. You suck, Midi. What's up, my boy? See you next year. Sorry, but yeah.
Second seed, 9-5.
And I was the last, or well, besides Bryant, I was like 7th in the seeding. So terrible way to go out, dude. Terrible way to go. I move on to face D Romeo next week. You know, listener versus podcaster, gonna be scary. All right, let's go to the other side of the bracket. Who should I start off with? Well, let's just go start off with our 2 podcasters, right? We had Matt L. Shorts, Young Men's Club 3, Younger Than Ever, versus Bryant B. Chang. We were back.
I was gonna spell we were back, but I put a W instead of an E. And honestly, that's a great representation of how this season was for me. So we were back.
He really just inched his way into the playoffs, and he put up Bryant. I'm sorry, you put up a dud. You lost 93 to Matt's 130. Golly, guys, what was?
What was going on that matchup, huh?
No, seriously.
I got smacked around there, and I honestly would have been fine because I was losing this way, except Darren Waller somehow popped up for like 25 points randomly in garbage time. So now I'm kicking myself. If I started him, I would have got one over Matt there. But
you also didn't start your boy, Brock Purdy.
So that's... I know I called Midi out earlier, but I also didn't start Caleb in any of my other leagues too. But I won in those other leagues, so hey, it worked out for me.
Yeah, but those leagues don't matter. Yeah, they don't matter.
We're not recapping those leagues today, unfortunately.
Yeah.
GG, Bryant. I mean,
GG.
It was... I'm honestly personally just glad that I wasn't a first-round exit again after getting the first seed. So I'm just relieved that happened. Now we have a chance to actually win it. We're in the Final Four, the Young Men's Club. I'm liking what we have right now. So
you're getting spearheaded by Drake May, dude, so you're so lucky. You're so lucky. Drake May, daddy, please.
I've always believed in Drake May.
Me too. All right. So this is really the one that, I had to save the best for last. Honestly, the highest output this in the first round.
Fuck off.
Obviously, just by that reaction. Podcaster on podcaster, Dillon versus G, the 2 baby boys who were actually, they were friends first. And Dillon introduced G to us. But, damn, what a way to go out. G was top scorer. Fuck this stupid team. What is this? Stupid ass team. Versus Dillon's whole lot of baby daddies. Baby mamas this time, sorry. Dillon beat you 163 to 148. God. How does that taste, bro? I mean, how does that feel? Sorry.
I mean, it tastes, it feels all bad, bro. It's all bad, man. I could have almost literally beat everybody else that was in the playoffs. That's just fucking. That's
Dude,
literally my luck
seriously.
this year.
It was
I still
the
have
highest
the
output.
number one point scored by hundreds of points, and second most points this week. Fuck this dumbass league.
Hey man, this was a league that you won already, so
Yeah,
it didn't.
it's not lit anymore.
Yeah, G's come down from grace is just so bad, dude. I mean,
Come down
Come
from grace.
on.
I played well, bro. I literally would have beat everybody else in the playoffs, bro.
Listen,
And I shouldn't have
you
even been the 4th seed. I literally shouldn't have been the 4th seed. I had the most points scored, and every week the same shit that happened to me in the playoffs happened to me in the regular season. I just play the number one scoring guy and lose.
listen.
I
You
guess
can
in a
only
way
walk
that's-
towards the way your feet are pointing, okay? And you face Dillon, and you got manhandled.
That's literally not true. You can walk backwards.
But that's walking backwards.
What are you
okay?
talking about?
We're talking
Do
How
about
you want to
the
walk
future.
backwards?
If forward is losing to Dillon in the playoffs,
You're not
then I would
walking.
definitely
Also,
take
you're
my
more like
chance of walking
shimmying backwards. We're talking about walking.
Well, I know what Dylan's doing. He's going to the second round.
play
Dylan
you.
could not be here right now. He'll be on a little bit later for our 200th episode.
I'm
but
so
I
fucking
imagine
happy he's not here, bro. Tell you guys think my language right now is bad. I swear, if Dillon was here,
wish.
I might have
give
he's
Dylan his
gonna
time.
say something. He's gonna say something. Just be prepared. I'm just saying.
I
he will be.
wish.
He will be here.
God, I wish it was
Statement
live,
ready.
dude. I would come back
Yeah.
with like your girl's ugly or something, just like really hit him where it hurts.
He was saying some stuff to me earlier that I was just gonna let him say.
Oh. Not them
Yeah,
scripting
let
the
him
comebacks.
let him fight his own battle. Let's see. What
Yeah,
he says when he gets
seriously,
here,
that's
bro.
crazy. That's crazy.
I hope he keeps that same energy that you're talking about, though, man.
Oof.
Now
All
I'm
right.
excited, guys. I'm excited. I'm here with you, listening. I'm
all-
talking
Vanessa,
all
I'll
kinds of
find
beef.
Dillon.
All
I'll
kinds
find
of
Dillon.
beef
Fuck.
going on right
I
now.
have Dylan's location in real life. Let him come in here talking crazy, bro. I'll be at his house 20 minutes from fucking.
Dude, I literally
after the
told him.
podcast is
I
over.
literally told him that G was gonna leave the show, go to his house, and jump him while he was recording. That's
Middle
what
of the
because he
podcast?
said that shit to me. I was like, if you say that to G, he's gonna go in to your house during the podcast
Ooh,
and beat your ass.
Wow. It must be real juicy,
Yeah.
bro. That's crazy,
I
man.
hope it is. At this point,
I'm an
it
SF.
better
I'm
be.
down to go film that.
But, well, in life,
All right, guys, we
get ready
need
to-
people on the podcast still, but go on.
I'll let Dylan finish.
Yo.
Pause.
Yeah,
Okay,
pause.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm out of the playoffs. I hate
All right,
to see- I
guys.
see
So,
them
well,
lost.
that wraps it up. We have Matt versus Dillon next week. In round 2 of the playoffs, you have me versus D Romeo. So, realistically, the podcasts are still up. I just got to take out D Romeo and then we're good. And then the toilet bowl.
Easier said than done.
Easier said than
Take
done.
him out back.
We're gonna take it with that stick. And then, next week we also have the toilet bowl, Ugly Kid versus Microphone Assassin. Honestly, 2 chums that you feel bad for. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Not really. I don't feel bad for anybody anymore.
Who's making a TikTok? Who's making a day in the life?
Day
We
in
will
the
find
life.
out.
It's a shitty fucking punishment.
Oh,
Get it?
dude,
It's
you're
not
just
that bad.
yeah. It's not. We honestly should throw G in there just to see what happens. He might just show.
What did I do? What did I do?
You went number 1 overall in points and you lost. You and Minion must be cousins for sure.
Damn, G's gonna fly to Maryland now.
No, okay, God.
During the
Okay.
podcast.
He's just silent. He's typing on Expedia. He's ready.
He's looking for that
Flights don't
cheapest
look like
flight,
that
bro.
much. It's not that hard to get that shithole of a city.
It's not.
Ooh.
It's not. I might get taken out before you get here.
All right. Well,
All right, that was our listener league recap for week 15. Obviously, the
Stay
playoffs have led
tuned.
to increased intensity for everybody involved. A lot of people have left here salty, but hey, G, at least you're still here. At least you're still here on this podcast.
we're lucky this
right
episode 200.
now. If anything else, I assume you're not going to be here next week.
I mean, we'll see how life goes. Life treats me well. The Steelers playing the Lions. I'm sure that will go splendidly. And then we'll lose the rest of my leagues. And yeah, I probably won't be here.
good to know.
So you're still in the
All right.
running in some of your money leagues, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, good. That's all that matters.
The Dynasty League won, so there you go.
We got in our Dynasty League. That's huge.
Get
Yeah.
it.
All right, let's get to our Week 16 starts and sits. We know that this is incredibly important to everybody who is not just celebrating episode 200 right now. We obviously know that you still need your starts and sits advice for your fantasy football semifinalists. Congratulations to everybody who has gotten here so far. We hope that it's based off our advice because we went 14-8 last week on our starts and sits, which I think is honestly pretty impressive considering it was just me and G on the pod. So
Yeah, we're locked in, twin.
locked in.
The way he says twins is mad. It's crazy. Jesus. Sorry,
emphasis.
my
There's an emphasis there.
twin. I almost thought he
But
said.
either
I
way-
thought he called you a twink, dude. I'm not.
Whoa, whoa.
I was like,
Whoa.
what, man? You wasn't you that mad, bro?
No comment. But either way, we recruited Bryant and Gav. They're going to help us with our starts and sits here. Let's get it started here.
Okay, let me start off then. Okay, I'm gonna start you off.
Okay.
It's been my first one in a while, guys. I'm gonna start you off hot with QB, the most important position on your fantasy football team. Honestly, they set the tone. I got Jacoby Brissett versus the Falcons. Listen, Jacoby's an expat, dude. Can't ever go wrong with us. Okay, I'm going to stop sucking us off. Honestly, the last couple weeks, he's been averaging about like 20 points per fantasy game. And against the number 1D, the Texans, he had 21 points. So, like, for the Falcons are averaging like 19 points given up to QBs. There's no reason not to start him, especially if you're like somebody who lost Mahomes or you have like Sam Darnold or something like that. Just like he's a lot better of an
I think
option.
definitely there's a lot of people that are going to be needing quarterback this week between matchups and injuries.
I mean, I think he's matchup proof at this point. Like, I put him as the sit of the week against the Texans. They haven't allowed a top 12 quarterback all year. And then he puts 20 on them. Like, it's nothing. He can just do it.
That was
It
top
doesn't
12,
matter.
right?
I don't know if it was top 12. I got to check the numbers here, but 20 is 20. Like, I would take 20.
20 is
even
20.
if it
I
wasn't
mean-
a top 12 number.
Marcus Mariota gave who was it? Midi like 14. Joe Burrow gave me 7 last week. I'm about to slap somebody.
He was exactly quarterback 12. Just crazy.
That's better than what most people give you.
All right. Well, with that being said, I'm going to kind of pick a similar realm of quarterbacks here, I'd say. I'm going to take Tyler Shuck. Jacoby Brissett, previous backup. Tyler Shuck, soon to be backup eventually. As the start of the week, though, this week. Come on, let's be real, guys. We all know he's not that good. But
Performing well.
in his defense, he's playing well. Yep, that's where I was getting to. And he's got the best matchup you could have, the New York Jets. They don't seem like they know how to play football there. It feels like whoever is going against them is everybody should be a start. So you might hear a few more Saints maybe down the road. But if you got the Saints, I think they're all kind of startable. But Shuck has been, decently good, especially with the running upside he's had. I don't think like that was really projected into his kind of his build of quarterback. I don't think many people knew much about him. So this week, I love the matchup. It's just a beautiful matchup, and they're winning now 2 games in a row. They're kind of getting some momentum here. It seems like they've got a young roster of guys that work together. So I really like this for them. I think they got a good win coming here.
No, I totally agree with that. I mean, I think Shaw is actually, the more he wins, the better chance he gets to keep his job because they literally can't draft his backup now or his replacement. So I think he's motivated and the Jets are not. They just fired the defensive coordinator.
Yeah, and then with that being said, I'll go back to back. I'm going to go to a running back who had a great performance and probably on your waiver wire, so this is a perfect time for him. I'm going to go to Tyron Tracy. He's been available almost every league that I've checked so far, but coming off a great week. And same thing as the Jets defense. At this point, you kind of know what teams are playing for. I don't think the Commanders are playing for anything, and especially their defense is kind of all very cooked and old. Tyron Tracy should get very active. Maybe if you're looking for a quarterback still out there. I thought about him. It just didn't seem like he would be available in many leagues at this point. So, pivoted Tyron Tracy. He's still available in most leagues. So no reason you shouldn't have him. And then you shouldn't feel confident starting him against this terrible, old, slow Commanders defense.
unfortunately, he played the Commanders last week, so I assume it's the Vikings. But
Oh, sorry.
I agree.
Yes, I was looking at the wrong matchup, but yes.
Okay, just making
The
sure.
volume is still there because, if it's Dart, he's going to get him checkdowns and stuff. So I like the volume, and that's at least a great start for a running back. He's a good pass catcher, so he has a reliable floor there, for my opinion.
Okay. And I'm going to go with Rico Dowdle as my start of the week against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers here. It's been a little bit kind of shaky for Dowdle. He didn't get a lot of touches against San Francisco. Then he kind of complained about it. Then Chuba Hubbard kind of took his spot and did well against the Rams. Then they kind of had a bye week. So it's been hard to kind of tell exactly what Dowdle's position is anymore. He's not the bell cow back where he's getting all the carries like he was previously in the year. But I still think that it was like a 65-35 split between him and Chuba. And I think against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, look, the Panthers just keep giving away the NFC South. If I bet money right now, and I should have, honestly, on the Panthers winning the NFC South, I'd be so frustrated right now because every time they have a chance to win it, they just give it away with a loss. And they're like bipolar at this point because it's like win, loss, win, loss. They lose to the Niners in a blowout. Then they beat the Rams somehow. Then Bucks lose to the Falcons and they have a chance to win the division. Nope, lose to the Saints. So I think this is going to be the bounce back week. They have to win this one. It's against Tampa Bay. It's at home. They're going to give it to Dowdle. They're going to feed him. It's a great matchup against Tampa Bay. And, I think they're going to win this game.
Yeah, there's something weird with that whole NFC South, especially the Tampa Bay defense. I'm not sure if you guys saw the end of the last game when Mike Evans just in the tunnel screaming, just 3rd and 28 again. Something up with the numbers 3rd and 28 and then NFC South. And I mean, yeah, that defense is pretty much sounds broken after that game there. It's a good place to start someone like Rico Dowdle, especially as a defense that has been porous as of late.
Yeah, maybe Todd Bowles is just a mediocre coach and he shouldn't even be employed. But regardless of that, I'm going to go back to back here, and for my wide receiver starts, I'm going to go with the Chargers wide receivers against the Cowboys. Start any and all of them because I think this is the week that any of them can be viable fantasy options, and that has not been the case for a while now. I think with the most recent Chargers offensive lineman being out for the year, I don't know which one. There's a lot of them. Pick and choose. Yeah, it's like they've just had so many losses at this point. But either way, it's been a struggle for Herbert, and I think he's been shaky and he's been uncertain. But he's also been going up against tough defenses like Philly, like Kansas City. This is not going to be the same case right now with Dallas. Dallas is still very porous. I know they upgraded with Quinnen Williams on the defensive line, but they're still somehow the worst to wide receivers. They're giving up about 25.9 points per game. That's 32nd in the league in terms of fantasy points. You can start any of them. And honestly, I think I also heard that Quinnen Williams got evaluated for concussion, so that might also help against the pass rush if he's not active out there. I think this is a way for Justin Herbert to kind of get some confidence again. It's all about get right? So Keenan Allen, Quentin Johnson, Ladd McConkey, I think you can start them all. I'd start it in Ladd, Quentin, Keenan in that order. But I think they're all very viable options right now, just based off the matchup. You can put them in a flex, and I think you can get about 8 to 10 points.
Yeah, even with, I think Herbert still only has one arm throwing at as QB, or maybe at heel. It doesn't matter. Dallas is so bad at defense. One-armed Herbert can beat him.
Yeah.
And then going across for another wide receiver start you can look at, I'm going to go 200's episode. Got to go as a personal favorite of mine. It's Jacoby Myers, of course. He's found a new home. He got away from a terrible Raiders offense, found a new home for himself in Jacksonville. He's been doing really well as of late. He's averaged, I think, well over 10 points per game, PPR, in the last 4 or 5 games or so. I think he has touchdown 3 of the last 5 games. And you can expect to him, start him in your flex spot. He should look to get around, let's say, like kind of 12 to 14 points, somewhere in that range. So solid kind of double-digit points, being very consistent options. So you can definitely turn to him. Trust your gut during these playoffs if you're still in it, and just start a guy like Jacoby for some solid footing there.
Okay, well, that's a good receiver starts, but with that being said, it couldn't be starts of the week without our tight end touchdown guarantee.
Yeah. It's an extra
long
one.
guarantee for the 200 episode.
I like it.
So I think I should start us off. Only right. I'm going to go Colby Parkinson. He should also be available in every single one of your leagues. And I would be fully confident starting him. Unless you have McBride, Kittle, Bowers, one of the top guys, I am 100% starting him this week against the Rams against the Seahawks. They're going to have no Devontae looking like. Clearly there's a correlation of touchdowns being more widely spread out between tight ends, other wide receivers, running back when Devontae is less healthy. So, I definitely think they'll be using Colby a little bit more. I think you'll definitely get a touchdown. This is a guarantee.
Guarantee. Absolute. Put $100 on it and I would win a house.
Exactly. I don't think that's how the odds work, but yes.
Damn.
Put a house on it and you'll get a second house.
All right. I'm gonna hold you to that legally.
This is definitely gambling advice.
Well, hold on. I got even better gambling advice. If you saw Parkinson versus Seattle's was a touchdown guaranteed. There's one more touchdown guaranteed for Darren Waller, because guess what? He's coming off a solid garbage time 26-point fantasy game, but he's going up against those Cincinnati Bengals. And I know I took my own advice and I started the Ravens tight ends against Cincinnati and they didn't do too well, but this is Cincinnati. They're a historically bad tight end defense. And Darren Waller, he's been hunting touchdowns in the end zone just all year here. So this is a great spot. I'd bet the whole house on Darren Waller to score a touchdown versus these Bengals here.
House calls.
You guys are going to have to speak to some very disappointed bettors later on.
I am
in
betting
tell me I
my
should
house.
parlay them?
trial. Well, if you're going to parlay them, you should add this one last tight end here. Dallas Goedert versus the Washington Commanders. I mean, Parkinson's nice. Waller is nice. Dallas Goedert is going to crush this. This is the one that you should be guaranteeing everything on. Your house, your mortgage, your car, your job.
Don't forget
you
the
don't need
kids.
it anymore. Don't forget the kids. Sell them, right? This is not actually
Can I
advice.
gamble this podcast?
I mean, it's worth... I don't think it's worth enough, but yes, you could probably bet it the podcast on this because Washington is terrible. Just like G said earlier, they are very old. They are very not good. Bobby Wagner is a skeleton out there, and he's still playing. And they're giving up the second most points to tight ends. Only Cincinnati, who is historically worse, is giving up more, and that's why we had Darren Waller in here. But Dallas Goedert's another good bet. I think Eagles really found something with their red zone offense last week when they gave it to Dallas Goedert like 3 times in the red zone, and 2 out of 3 of them were touchdowns. The other one was a drop. Otherwise, he would have had a hat trick. So I think they're going to keep that going against Washington.
Yeah, I love these. I love these props, man. I just think they're all going to hit. They're all free. I put each of my
Literally
kids.
free.
I have 3 kids. I put each of them on one leg of these.
What if one of them? So if like Parkinson doesn't hit, like say goodbye to Sasha.
Yeah, Sasha's got to go, dude. She's God telling me Sasha wasn't supposed to be here.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, sorry, Sasha. All right. Well, with that being said, we'll go into our sits of the week. And my first start of the week, or sit of the week, is going to be good as time. It's Sam Darnold versus the Rams. I just don't think he conquers his fears this Thursday short week. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know about you guys, but this Seahawks offense is starting to look a lot less appealing to the eyes since a couple of weeks ago, maybe the first time they played the Rams. It just feels like they've kind of hit a wall of what they were supposed to do and where they are now. So I don't know if I still trust them, and I definitely don't trust them in this situation. We all watched Sam Darnold last time against the Rams this year, and they had the playoff matchup last year when he was still on the Vikings. It's just a hard matchup for him. They're clearly doing something on that, team, and that he can't read. I think it's, just him being not a big game quarterback. This is a big game, prime time. Lights are bright.
I think it's because in December, Darnold turns back into a pumpkin, like he literally always does. I think I haven't always hated Sam Darnold, but I've never believed in Sam Darnold throughout the entirety of this podcast. And I think we're starting to see it again. He always gets off to a great September start, and then by December, there's a reason why the Minnesota Vikings let go of him, and I think we're about to watch it play out here. So, either
As
way,
always in fantasy, so many things just stay the same.
either way, I'm going to go to New York here, and I'm going to go and sit Jackson Dart versus the Minnesota Vikings. One thing about Jackson Dart is that he really didn't perform all too well last week. I think he kind of got to 20 points at the end, but I think that was kind of in garbage time, and he was trying to come back. But one thing I'm really concerned about for Dart is that, one, I think I've seen a stat where half the games he's played so far, he's gone to the medical tent, which is just a risk in and of itself. It's like the Jalen Waddle of quarterbacks right now. Like, he's just always getting hurt out there, and you don't want to see it. Second thing is that this is just a terrible matchup on paper. The Vikings haven't allowed a passing touchdown, apparently, in like the last couple of games. Even to, Dak Prescott, George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb, not to Jaden Daniels, Terry McLaurin, and Deebo Samuel. This is a very good defensive unit. Right now, they're on a hot streak right now. They're trying to win games. I don't think Darnold had one either in Seattle. I don't think they needed it, but it's a big deal. So this Vikings team is hot. I don't think you should start Jackson Dart in a playoff semifinal game. It's just very risky. It's a very tough matchup. And then I'm going to go back-to-back here. I'm going to go with my running back sit of the week. I'm going to go Ashton Jeanty versus the Houston Texans. This is another one where it's a rookie, and I know I'm the proponent of rookies. I'm the proponent of the Young Men's Club. This is one young man that I did not draft anywhere in my leagues. Some of it was coincidence. Some of it was just because I did not like the Raiders' offense. I did not trust it. Now you're going up against a Houston team that is just ferocious against running backs. I believe they're probably in the top 5, top 10 in terms of running back points allowed. So this team is hot right now, and you don't really want to face them. And that Raiders offensive line versus that Texans defensive line, Janty's just not going to see any space out there. I don't think they're even going to give him a lot of carries.
I mean, dude, I don't know who they're starting at quarterback, but it's probably best for that quarterback if they did give him a lot of carries.
I don't think they can afford to at this point, unless they just want to see him die out there. I don't even, why are you even putting your guy out there? He's going to get hurt. This is a lost season. Like, the Raiders are just done.
They're football players. You got to play them at the end of the day. There's no getting hurt and not playing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's the Raiders. Every season seems like it's lost for them since goddamn Carr was there. So, yeah.
Also, if you have Ashton Jeanty and you're still in the playoff semifinals, good for you. That's actually very, that's an accomplishment right there.
You have overcome adversity.
Yeah. Some of these guys, I know we're giving out advice, but, you're probably not even, you don't have these guys, probably, if you're still in the playoffs. But we'll see.
Yeah, I would be very impressed if you still had Genty and made in the second round of playoffs.
Yeah. Honestly, for sits for running back, it's pretty hard this time of year. You kind of just have to play who you got to play at this point. So it's hard to say anyone, especially at a position as scarce as running back. But Aaron Jones, I mean, he's got the Giants. Giants are a really, really good matchup. But we're talking about Aaron Jones, who has to share the stage with Jordan Mason, who vulches and takes away half the carries. And Jones, he scored 2, and granted he's been hurt, but he scored 2 touchdowns this entire year. I think even the last week against another bad defense, running defense in the Cowboys, I think he only got maybe 8 or 9 or so PPR points. I expect him to also get around that much against the Giants here, even though it is kind of a good defense, or even though it is a very easy defense to kind of score against, relatively speaking. It's just that we just haven't seen the performance from Jones this year, especially he has to kind of share the room. So be careful with playing him.
Yeah, I mean, that's a fair one. I think the scary is you can't really know what to expect from that Vikings offense, right? It's just all over the place and nowhere at the same time.
I think the hardest thing is, Jones has these matchups on paper. He was my start of the week last week because of the matchup. Didn't even score 10 points in PPR. It's just hard. You can't trust him at this point, even with the matchup.
Yeah, and then they got this weird committee. I think the committee kind of makes it very difficult.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to go with my wide receiver sit, and there's 2 of them. There's Wan'Dale Robinson versus the Vikings. I checked the stats for the Vikings. They haven't allowed a passing touchdown in, I think, 6 straight games right now. So it's very long. AKA, don't start Wan'Dale Robinson because the touchdown upside is limited. Maybe in PPRs he could be a 10-point flex. But again, I think this whole thing is going to be shut down. I think the Giants are tanking at this point, and the Vikings are hot. So don't start him. Second one is an interesting one. It's the Cowboys wide receivers versus the LA Chargers right now. That includes CeeDee Lamb. That includes George Pickens. I won't say don't start him, but I'd say fade him right now because it's a very dangerous matchup at the moment. The Chargers are best right now in terms of points allowed to wide receivers. They only allow 13 points in PPR total to wide receivers right now. That is absolutely scary. They're giving up 6 total touchdowns to wide receivers so far this season over the span of 15 games. That's a very dicey matchup right now. And I'm very scared for Dak. I'm very scared for Pickens. I'm very scared for CD. I think out of all of them, CD's got the highest floor. But Pickens, man.
Pickens is too volatile. I know you said fade Pickens, but at this point, if with the matchup and everything kind of, the way it is right now, I would honestly just look to find someone else to completely start over Pickens. But yeah, Lamb, I'd be scared, but I'd still start him.
I'm debating. In my work league right now, I have CD, Pickens, and Rashee Rice. But I also have Drake London on the bench. I'm hoping Drake London gets back so I can swap out Pickens for Drake London. But I'm also considering Addison, like Alec Pierce, like those are other options right now. Like it's scary.
And I think they all got to be viable on the table. I mean, with the Rashee Rice thing too, it's like you don't really know what you're getting there. There's a lot of just shit up in the air right now, I guess you could say.
Yeah, fantasy's so disruptive. Like Mahomes, why'd you have to get hurt? Come on, man.
You
wrecked CD's knee last year, and now you wreck your own knee. Come on.
It's that black magic coming back. Gotta take the cost.
Yeah.
You mentioned Alec Pierce. I would actually just my sit of the week for wide receiver was going to be Michael Pittman, but I'm just going to sit the entire. I might sit the entire offense for the Colts. To be honest with you, Phillip Rivers under center hasn't played a game in 5 years. Plus, it's against the Niners. You guys haven't. I think you guys. What was the stat I read? You guys held wideouts to 81 yards in total. Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Spread, yeah, on average.
Not bad at all. Yeah,
no,
not bad at all.
I mean, it doesn't bode well when you have, again, Phillip. You also have Tyler Warren who's popping off. I mean, Josh Downs, Alec Pierce is deep threat. I mean, Phillip ain't gonna throw that far. You feel bad for Jonathan Taylor because it shrinks the offense. That's why I say you kind of just shrink the entire Colts. I'm sorry for those JT owners, dude, because I'm one of them. It's gonna be a rough playoff.
Yeah, it definitely is. I think that limitation on quarterback kind of, like you said, limits the whole offensive production that is possible, right? So
Yeah.
It's hard to be have that level of confidence where you're in the second round of your playoffs. Especially, I guess the big one is JT. I know we're talking about Pittman and the receivers, but yeah, JT still scares the hell out of me too, man.
He's
gonna be fine. We fucking suck at run defense. Don't worry. We just let Tony Pollard go off. Don't worry about it.
True though.
Right.
True.
Well, just the receivers then.
Yeah, just the receivers, I guess, and Tyler Warren.
Yeah. Well, that was kind of your tight end sit, so I'll kind of give you mine as well. Unfortunately, guy, for you this week, I do have Hunter Henry against Baltimore.
Wild. Come on.
Baltimore, led by Roquan Smith, has always been good against the tight ends, so it's just more of if you're looking to beat Baltimore, with your receivers, it's on the outside. You expose those matchups, not the ones on the inside, especially against Roquan. It's gonna be hard it's gonna be a hard game in general for the Patriots, but definitely gonna be a rough matchup for Hunter Henry this week. And Baltimore is just a wicked defense sometimes when they want to be. Especially, Roquan Smith. Yeah, it is hard because you don't know which Ravens you're gonna get. Is the one that let the Steelers just shit all over them, or is it the ones that locked down the Bengals defense, dude, and made Joe Burrow quit? You were
ridiculous. Yeah, I was at that Steelers game. That shit pissed me off. Catch. I wasn't there. I wasn't there on the podcast that week, but catch.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway. Your opinion doesn't actually matter, and you're not the guy that was calling the plays. So, With that being said, that's my sit of the week, and I hope your team fucking blows ass.
I can feel the midi in that hate, dude. I can
No,
feel
I actually do
the
need you guys to win, so I hope you guys kill the Ravens.
Yeah, I know. We like can't we? I mean, we just lost to the Bills on some bullshit.
That was
God damn.
I saw that whole game because I was rooting for my boy Drake May. That interception he threw was not supposed to be called. That should have been pass interference.
I'm saying
that's coming from a ref.
That's coming from a ref.
It's Josh Allen, man. They can't let him not.
I know. As soon as he announced that he's got a kid,
and then there was another. Yeah, Allen also got picked off, and they threw a PI on that one. It was the exact same kind of thing.
Shit.
So I was like,
that PI was
thought it was like makeup call.
I'm telling you, they needed that dub. And now they're like,
they can't
Josh
Allen,
Allen,
and then not have Josh Allen win games too, bro. And Lamar's out the playoffs right now. This is
Burrow out too.
I'm saying, I'm guessing Josh Allen is just gonna take the Bills all the way, right? Psych.
He has to.
I think he will, but it's another discussion. All right, those were our Week 16 playoff semifinal starts and sits. You can find the full list of our starts and sits posted on Saturday afternoon on our threads, on our Twitter. Make sure to find that. Once again, our Twitter and our threads handles are sports_counsel. We, again, will listen to any and all questions, so go ahead, ask us there. Join the Discord. You can ask us there. We're always online. We're always active. We're always answering those questions. So be sure to check it out, follow, join, and ask away. All right, we're going to move on here to the big event. Obviously, as you may have heard already in this episode, we are on episode 200. So we just want to, first of all, commemorate that, celebrate that. It is a huge honor, of course. And joining us now, he finally made it to the show, Dillon. Dillon, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. Glad to be back once again.
Yeah, so earlier in the episode, we were talking about, the Listener League recap, and I told, everybody here that you had some crazy stuff to say to me. At least I know you really wanted to make the recap, so if you had any thoughts that you wanted to put out there right now so G can go beat your ass, you should go say it now.
I mean, my first question to G was, what happened to your team, bro?
It happens. I can't control what Jahmyr Gibbs does. I did my best part.
After that trade? Even after that trade?
Yeah, I mean, the trade was good. In hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have done it, but
get on with the foreplay.
It
just
wasn't
tell
the
them
trade's
what you
fault that
want
I
to say.
lost.
Maybe your team just sucks.
I mean, maybe, but if my team sucked, how would I have the most points in this league? So what does that say about your team? It just sucks even more or something?
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If you get the most points, you still lost.
It's all right, bro. You'll maybe one day join me in being a champion. Maybe you'll learn something about that soon enough here if you don't just get your ass beat by Matt next round, which most likely will happen,
I did win.
He did.
I
yes,
did
he
win.
won. He
I
won
did win the league.
He did win the Listener League before, so I will correct on that.
Well, I got nothing else to say, man. That was my default answer, bro. I don't know. I was gonna say that if anybody talks shit to me. All right.
Dylan, you had some much more interesting words, but maybe we should not do that right now.
No,
because
if G's done, I'm gonna let it slide. That's it.
Yeah, he's letting it slide. I mean, I have nothing to say to you. There's nothing I can say.
You let him off easy, dang.
Some forced tension right here. Well, I'm sure while G is about to load into his car, we have a compilation video, a montage, if you will, of the last 200 episodes of Sports Counsel. This is kind of a special thing that we do every so often. So why don't you take a look? There's a lot of the greatest moments of Sports Counsel here over the last 199 episodes. So here you go. Hello and welcome to this episode of the Sports Counsel Podcast, your playbook for all things sports. I am your host, Matt, and I'm here with Gav and G and Dillon. Gav, Nando, and Dillon. G, and special guest Midi, Jamar, and Bryant. Vivek, and Bryant. Super Bowl champion and Rose Bowl defensive MVP Aziz Shitu. Basketball player and NBA rising star Jalen Wells.
I'm glad to be here again. Thank you for having me.
Heck yeah, glad to be here with y'all boys, man. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, bro. What are we doing here?
We got our Listener League recap.
We do have
I'm just gonna go with his tag.
No,
Ugly
no.
Kid.
You gotta say his name because he changes it just for this podcast.
Okay. Well, of course, our residential booty licker, Ugly Kid.
We had Gav's team. I'm not gonna say the name with 99 points. Under 100 in PPR, which is pretty.
Yo, say
pretty
the
tragic
name.
If you ask
Say
me, it's
the
pretty tragic.
name.
No, I'm not saying the name. But better luck next time, Gav.
Say the name.
1 and 3 is kind of harsh, you know.
Say the fucking name, Rich.
The 1 week Vivek actually plays, it's against me, and then I get clapped.
And you know who you play next week, right?
Oh shit, dude! I'm so scared. Oh my god. What the fuck,
Matchup
bro?
of the
Fuck a
century.
team midi whooping. Nah, that's not gonna be close, bro.
Dude, I think Taysom Hill should be banned from fantasy, or that was the worst experience I had so far in fantasy. When you can't even fight back. I think it's the worst
experience you've had so far.
Honestly, on everything on my life, like everything that I love, I win the Sports Counsel League next year.
And Jamar, thanks to you as well for just being 0.2 not good enough.
Oh
man.
my god. Yo,
Thanks.
0.2 finna
Thanks,
haunt me
G.
forever, Brian.
How is anybody in this league gonna beat you, bro?
Have you seen my running backs?
That man's trying to jinx you hard, bro.
Listen.
We might as well just hand you the trophy.
You see these listeners? You hear this?
Very good recap, Dylan.
Yeah,
Very
fuck
good
this.
indeed.
I hate my team.
Here, I'm gonna go with Austin Eckler
Oh,
versus the
hell
Dallas
no.
Cowboys as my running back start
Hell
of the
no.
week.
Quoth the Raven, nevermore. That's
Ooh.
what Edgar Allan Bonix is going to do to the Baltimore defense right there.
Edgar Allan Bonix.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
bars
Stuffing
right
them all
there.
in. Stuffing them all in.
Been wrong every single time I do on a preface. I've said I have been
No, don't
wrong
do it.
every single time. It's
Don't
going to
do
be
it.
Chase Brown against Dallas.
Anthony Richardson, right? He's the leader of the Pilgrims. You know, they come to America. New world. They escape. Nah, hear me out. I'm about to cook.
Daniel Jones is your star of the week against
TJ Maxx, Hawk-Tuason, TJ Hawkins. I don't know, man.
Crazy.
Let's call 6 carries for 7 yards. 6'7", oh wow. 1.2 average rush.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
We don't care about Kyle Pitts. Get him out of here. Bijan, he can catch all the short
Hey,
yardage
take
passes.
that back, man.
Right? I'm not taking that back. It's over for Kyle Pitts.
We love
you
Kyle
proved me
Pitts
wrong.
here. We love Kyle Pitts here. I will die on the Kyle Pitts.
Oh my god.
This is a generational talent, I was told, at the tight end position. So, please, do something. I have him in like 4 leagues. The man doesn't do anything.
Palmer?
Anybody that listened to all 47 minutes of this, you're a hero, and you make our homes have a roof. But also draft Josh Palmer.
Baker, Faker, Maker.
McCorkle.
James, the Flames, RB1son.
Go celebrate at Disneyland with A. Disney and
Disney and Lemicky.
Mickey.
Bijan, Don Juan, RB1 season.
Bijan, Don Juan, RB1 sin.
There you go.
I mean,
It's our favorite time of the starts. It's the tight end touchdown guarantee.
Guarantee. Tight end touchdown. Guarantee.
For your tight end touchdown. Guarantee.
Guaranteed.
for this week's tight end touchdown guarantee.
Down guarantee.
Oh my god. Only young guys. Only young guys. I'm kind of like Leo right now. Like, I'm pretty sure like Odell is what?
I myself am a young man, but I do not like young men like you two.
It's not a like. It's an infatuation.
I don't think that helps your case.
I told you I like them young, so there you go.
Oh man. So
within reason. Within reason.
Yes. Just to be clear, I was with a lot of young men this season, and I really enjoyed it. You know, I have a thing for age, but I'm gonna still start the oldest
What does that
starting
mean?
quarterback. What do you mean?
Matt
Should we have you arrested?
So
Nothing you
he's
can
got a
prove.
thing for age, but in a legal sense. Like he doesn't want anybody too
If you say so.
Experienced.
You know, I don't even remember what I was gonna say, but I think bailiff. I need to get this man out of court. He is acting out of order.
All right, Gav. We're gonna go throw you into fucking New England.
Okay.
You gotta
and
find a
when I'm
different
also
crime
was
next
prosecuting.
time. Like I found a new crime for Arthur Smith. You gotta find a different crime.
Sexual harassment.
It's a nice pun, not a good crime.
Did I mention he was touching me before we?
Okay,
We're
well
gonna
that
move
takes
on
us.
here.
That takes us to our week 13 starts and sits.
Caitlin Clark.
What?
I don't know what just happened.
Bro
there.
waited all day for that one.
Caitlin Clark.
He was at guard, left guard, bang bang, inside move, sack, CJ Beathard.
Did you know that day that CJ Beathard was ass, or did you like?
Bro, I knew that fucking day he was ass. And when I'm like, yo, this dude is fucking guts. Like, he is fucking terrible.
Find appreciation and love in being a fucking hater, like I did. Your team is not even allowed to be on the mid report anymore.
Welcome.
You're not even allowed to be on the mid report. You're on the dog shit
Welcome to
report.
the horror. Yeah, you trying to get beat up by the Tay fans, bro?
I'll slap the shit out of a Tay fan.
Bro, I swear against my own
nice
will.
knowing G.
Oh, I seen Guy's face, and tonight I will not sleep.
That's stupid. Let's go. Oh, I think that's G's cousin. I hate you too.
No,
that's G's
I think
friend.
that's G's friend.
G's
That's
G's friend. Still hate you.
Do you hate like all G's family and friends?
Comparisons are kind of like there, you know. Like, think about it. Like, listen. Hear me out. Let me draw this.
You hate everyone in this league, basically.
No, you're the only one who I don't hate because I don't
Aw,
think
Thank you.
I hardly lose to you.
Okay. All right.
A little backhanded. Okay.
When do we play?
Looking for a small fry.
And I think that they're gonna lose to the Jets a lot more this season.
That was a good one. I'll kill you for that.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Looking forward to it. I mean,
I know I'm itching, dude. God, I want to punch Dillon. Even though I love you so much, dude. You know.
okay.
Let's go outside right now.
I'm pretty sure Gav was telling me that he would invite Dillon a lot because he had a crush on him. No, or is that somebody else?
Dude, you literally flew to LA or from LA to the Bay just to see him. Just to see him.
Nando will not win a fantasy championship.
Oh,
What a dumb fuck prediction.
No, it's a smart prediction.
What do
Get
you
ready
say,
for
Dylan?
the Pro Bowl too.
No, we don't care about that. Do you guys have Pro Bowlers?
What the fuck is that supposed to mean, bro? What the fuck, dude?
It's a genuine question.
Wait,
Yeah.
TJ Watt isn't TJ Watt?
We also
He's
have
hurt.
Killer Brew, our special teams guy.
Oh, okay. Are you watching for Killebrew?
Yeah, fuck you. All right, fuck you and the Niners. I'll take it back.
All right.
With
All right,
Jordan
knock
Love
on
in
wood.
6.
Knock on wood.
We
You
should
don't
just do an
know.
OnlyFans instead of a Patreon.
Who's
What was that?
gonna want to see you, dude?
No, we just like upload our recordings there.
What are you talking about?
On OnlyFans?
Gab
Oh,
is
an
always getting
OnlyFans.
fucked on these podcasts.
Dude, well, obviously Dylan has to start one up, and he's just gonna record every time you go up against him.
Yeah, every time I lost to Dillon, it was just some, BS, like a random ass, like off the practice squad player that he had would drop 30 on me every single time.
Yeah.
But he didn't get lucky this time.
There's two types of teams out there: pretenders and contenders. And right now, Nando is a pretender.
Oh my god.
You're him. I believe it.
This guy Dillon's stupid.
What the fuck were you eating mid-show? I heard your bitch ass. What were you eating? I'm just joking. We all took a fucking vote. You were eating fucking Raisin Cane's, you fat fuck.
But come on, let's all say it. Suns.
That's gonna do it for our show.
Enjoy Super Bowl, and don't forget, at BK, have it your way. You rule.
You rule.
You rule.
How in the hell we didn't get sued for that last bit?
Hey, my prediction for Nando is still right.
No, I know. I was.
Is that all you got from it?
That was the other thing that stood out was when Matt all the way in the beginning of the compilation. I was like, man, did Matt have double puberty?
What?
It's like your voice in the first clip was like a lot higher compared
No,
to
he
now.
was using.
Matt's got some
AirPods
hair on
back
his
then.
chest now. What can we say? He's grown up over time.
He's a grown
I
boy.
think I've gotten I think I've watched the Niners lose a couple more Super Bowls since the last intro, so it's probably gotten lower and sadder. And yeah, maybe I don't have the voice that I used to at this point. That is not what I thought was the main takeaway here.
What did you think this?
What did you think was the main takeaway?
I don't know, man. I mean, I think one thing is that I think at the beginning there's so many different intros. Like, I mean, all of us have been on a podcast at least once, and we've had so many different guests, honestly. And I think
The
that
combinations.
Yeah, and combinations too. Like I said, what, Bryant and Jamar and G, Gab, Nando, Dillon, like so many different ones. And obviously we've had a couple of, crazy guests that we'll talk about later. But one big thing, and I think that kind of leads us into our next takeaway and kind of segment here, is that I've compiled the last 199 episodes of Sports Counsel, and based off of all of those intros, we've had a lot of different people on here. You guys have all been on here at least, I'm gonna say twice for each of you. But
okay, that's probably fair to guess.
That is for sure.
That next game here, we're gonna see if you guys know how many times you have appeared on the Sports Counsel podcast.
Oh shit!
I've
I
compiled.
was thinking about this earlier today, actually.
It's kind of like a wrap here because I've got basically the data from the last 199 episodes. We're gonna play a little guessing game here. So here's how it's gonna work. I'm going to just give you the name of the person that you're supposed to guess, and you can guess a number, an exact number, and it's gonna be out of 199. So not this. We're not counting this episode, right?
Okay.
If no one's close, I'll give you an over/under line, and you're just gonna have to guess over or under that line. And I'll give you my guess too, and I was fairly accurate because I've been on a lot of these. So
yeah,
let's do it.
Okay,
let's go. Who's first?
I'm first. I think this is an easy one. Let's start off with a easy one right here.
I think honestly, give me like
200.
I'd say like no 196.
190.
It's literally just how many has Matt missed.
Yeah,
I know he's gone to the factory twice.
Whoa.
What kind of factory?
I don't know. I don't know what Matt was doing there.
Nothing you need to know about.
Producing like baby oil and stuff, but
I
don't know. I think my final answer is like 196.
I say 194.
It has to be 198. There's no way. 198.
The correct answer, I heard it, I don't know who said it, was 195. 199 episodes.
I guess that surgical.
How?
I know it was Bryant, right?
There were 2 episodes I missed because I had to go international. So that was last year, I think around this time. And then I missed week 1 of this year because I was in Europe. And then I think G had 2 episodes where he hosted. So.
Oh, dude, I totally forgot.
Oh, I forgot about those episodes. Yeah. Holy.
Damn, okay. Yeah,
195.
Even a lot to consider here.
I would have never thought because this is literally
right.
Matt's podcast. Like, he was the one that started. Damn.
Even I gotta take a break sometimes for you guys.
Matt gets PTO.
That's not how Colin Cowherd works.
PTO.
I'm not trying to be no Colin Cowherd.
You're about to be Shannon Sharp, though.
Whoa. Let's start with the guy who cannot make it right now, unfortunately, Nando. Where is Nando? This is a harder one.
26.
32. 32.
52.
My guess is 32.
52, bro. Fuck.
52.
I don't know.
52.
Fuck no.
My guess was around
No
22. Yeah, my guess was around 22 to 30.
22? Has he not been on that many times?
28.
Even
My
guess.
guess.
52.
Yes, I'm counting
He's been
all.
on once-
I'm counting
He's been
every
on once in the
recap.
last 2 seasons of football, and then he had a random soccer episode.
Yeah, but
I'm
back
counting
then, he used to
recaps.
be-
I'm counting everything, basically.
Yeah,
Anytime
I got
he
26.
speaks,
I like 26.
Okay, never mind. I wanted him to answer like 13.
13. Everyone else got their guesses in?
Yeah, I said 32.
Okay. The correct answer is 10%, 20 episodes.
20?
Dude.
20
Damn.
Jesus, how?
And we call him a podcaster? That
I'm
man's just a special
saying. Special recurring
I
guest.
think
bro.
he was actually surprisingly active to start the, like, maybe from episodes 1 through 50, I want to say, the majority of it. And then I think he's only been on usually for either recaps or special episodes. So 100, 150, we might hear from him later for episode 200. And we will count that. So it will be 21.
Wow.
I don't think he'll get to. I think by episode 250, maybe 300, he won't be past 30.
I remember when we were starting it. Damn.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but
plausible deniability.
Still a big part of Sports Counsel here. All right, G, can you guess how many episodes that you've been on?
Yeah, man. Let's see. All the losses I've had usually don't come on after those. So.
Thank you for coming.
I was international last year as well. I'm gonna go like 169.
All right. My guess, by the way, was 175.
158.
Let's say like 170 or something.
The correct answer is 164 episodes.
64.
Ooh.
Yeah,
damn,
it's very impressive.
Damn, that's pretty good.
I said 158.
Damn, Dillon is crazy.
Yeah, I said 169. Damn.
So, second most appearances on Sports Counsel. Congratulations, G.
It's been my honor, man. Yes. Need to get you off some more episodes so I can catch up to you.
I don't like how that sounds, so I'm gonna politely decline.
No, Matt, just be like he's gonna do his own editing too.
Oh, okay. Okay, then go ahead. Take it. Take it.
Oh, man. I don't like this anymore.
Bryant, how many episodes have you been on?
Well, I started doing these more probably in the last 2 seasons or so. And I just actually cleaned out my old exports folder because it was filling up on my stuff. I'm going to estimate I literally ran out of space because I only just recorded this podcast. So.
Brother, I have a terabyte drive. I bought a new 5 terabyte drive because my terabyte drive is full of Sports Counsel episodes.
Damn.
I'm gonna guess like 42.
Damn, I was gonna say higher. No my guess was gonna be 69.
Nice.
I want to say go ahead, Dillon.
60. Actually, no, 82. 82, because you've been getting on a lot more.
I want to say 56.
My guess was 46 episodes. And the correct answer is 36 episodes.
Oh,
Sports Counsel.
What?
6?
Damn.
Only 69 wasn't even close, bro.
Dude, how?
I know, it's surprising to me too, honestly.
Can we get a recount?
I don't remember when the data is valid. The data is valid. I think it's... when did you start, Brian? I think you started at least around 22, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
We were close to 50 episodes by then. So
I mean, it's definitely like more in the last couple seasons, maybe like, I don't know, like 20 or so in the last couple of seasons. I'm not sure, but I mean, that definitely was lower than I expected.
Yeah, you're definitely building your way up.
Yeah.
All right, Dillon, you are next. How many episodes do you believe you were on Sports Counsel for?
Like, I would say a quarter, 52, about a quarter.
That is not a quarter, but...
Or, sorry.
We're at 200, bro. You can do this, Dillon.
Wait, a quarter is 50. A quarter is 50.
Quarter is 50, job. So 50. Yeah. Okay, but we're not counting 200. But yes.
52.
There's no way. 39.
I'm going to go 56.
I'll go like 60.
I actually want to change mine to 31.
63.
My guess was also 60 episodes. And the correct answer is actually 60 episodes of Sports Counsel.
I'm underestimating Dillon's participation in here.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
How many is that? That's about 30% of Sports Counsel episodes?
Jeez. I gotta forget about the basketball ones. I just don't.
The basketball ones, and like when I do listener or fantasy recap.
See, I didn't realize
like a couple of those before already.
Where it just drops out. Oh, damn.
I think he's done like 3 this season. So Yeah, that's definitely counted. You did a
Boosting
couple
his
of the
numbers.
preseason ones. Yeah.
Can I get a recount?
Also had to do the question of the week.
It's a humble brag right there.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay, I didn't do it at once this season, but I'm still up in the playoffs. Let's get it.
You heard mine? Yeah, right?
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
There's two. I did two.
It's ridiculous.
I think
Which
he's
one did
talking
you
about
like?
gay son, daughter.
No. AVG daughter.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I just
You
have a
could've made
kid
the
that I
entire
can love.
intro video just that.
Just make it one
no.
podcast, one whole podcast. That.
Wait, can we ask Gav this question since he's on the pod right now?
Go ahead.
Dude. My daughter can be an ABG thought. It's okay. Fuck it.
So you have a choice.
Do I? No, we spoken into existence. It's okay. I'm getting the subwoofers. Listen, if he was gay,
Go get him.
That's okay.
We
just gotta go to church.
Nursery rhyme, bro.
Whoa. I think we need to move on. This might be the episode that does
I'm just joking.
But speaking of Gav, you're the last one here.
Okay.
Can you guess how many episodes?
So I was pretty consistent early on, and I've only in the past 2 seasons stopped doing it consistently. So at least I want to say 171.
170? Fuck no, dude. You're probably closer to like 130.
Really?
I do want to preface. I said G is the second most at 164.
Oh, 164.
No, you already guessed 17. No.
No. I forgot. 142. No, wait, that's impossible. Yeah,
135.
125.
139.
Damn, I can't believe I forgot.
133. Just guessing numbers in that mid-100 range.
Okay. My guess was about 100 to 112. I had a range for this one. The correct answer is 104 episodes of Sports Counsel. So third most.
Half.
Dang.
Just over half.
Wow,
you
that's
hit
crazy.
the 100 mark. That's actually very impressive. I did not I was thinking about that range because when I was going back, I was looking at the compilation audio. I was like, well, he's in a lot of this, right? Not just because there's a lot of controversial moments in there, but it's because you were in a lot of the audio itself. So I think
you should.
It's quite
award people
surprising.
over 100 with stock. You should give them some stock.
Dude, yeah, give me some fucking shares.
In Sports Counsel?
Jesus.
Yeah, in Sports Counsel? Okay, sure. Go ahead.
Matt, where's the revenue?
Wait, okay, Matt.
You owe me $20.
I have a question though. What episode was it our first? Me, you, and I think it was Nando. What was the first episode? Because I know it was
the first
you
episode
and,
was me and Vivek.
Yeah, you and Viv.
It was a basketball pod.
What was the first episode with me, you, and I think it was Nando,
G?
right? Was it G?
No. The one that you're referring to was a canceled podcast that
would
never see the light of day.
Never see the light of day, yeah.
And that's all we'll say on that.
Yeah. Okay, then me, you, and G, and Nando. Or Dillon.
I think it was like episode 10 or something. It was very, very long ago. I can literally count
we
how
gotta
many.
pull that stat up.
Dillon wasn't on for an episode for a while, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so the first appearance of Gav and G was in Sports Counsel 8, number 8.
8?
Together? Was that our first, both of our times first together, or either of us on the pod?
Both first appearance on the podcast. It was episode 8.
Okay.
Before that, it was just me and Vivek.
Wait,
so first 7 episodes? Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. And I was in 104, you said?
You were in 104 episodes.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's good consistency. And I think the NBA podcast,
numbers.
you didn't do the NBA podcast.
No, I wasn't.
Some rookie numbers, Gav.
No, seriously, bro. My bad, players. My bad.
For a while, episodes is very impressive, though. I will say that. One last game. How many people have been on Sports Counsel? Every recap, every guest, anybody who's ever spoken on the show.
Honestly, if I really thought about this, I could really figure it out.
I don't think I could.
Okay, so there's the 5
No one's
of
ever
us.
gonna figure it out. I couldn't even
There's
figure
the
it out.
5 of us: Nando,
Viv, you forgot
Viv, Aziz, Jalen, Noel, DJ,
Jamar,
Midi, Microphone Assassin, Rob, my other friend from a listener league.
Don't forget about when you hosted. Who was on that pod?
Yeah, I said Noel, DJ. They were on there that episode with me. It's just a bunch of listener league people though, and I'm at like 12 right now. I'm gonna say like 22.
19?
Wait, what?
Only a couple more than 12. Probably like 14 or 15.
No, because I feel like every year we get almost everybody from the listener league on, and that's probably gonna be like.
But a lot of them are the same people, so Jamar and Midi are gonna be the same.
19. Then.
Yes, they are the same. I'm gonna go 22. I don't know.
14.
Yeah, like 15 or so, mid-10s.
Locked in? All right.
Yeah.
My guess was 27 people, which was way off. The correct guess is 19.
Ooh. Damn.
I was close.
Yeah.
There's no way everyone could have gotten it because there are people that have never appeared again, and there's one guy that I don't think any of you know who was on the pod, the second episode. So it goes me.
Really?
Yeah. It goes Matt, G, Gav, Dillon, Vivek, Bryant, Nando, Jamar, Midi, Noel, Sai, which is my friend who was from the second episode.
Duh.
Microphone Assassin, Jalen Wells, MLG Jeremy, Dhruv, Aziz, DJ, Max, and Robbie 2 times.
Damn.
Max. Oh, I forgot he was on
What a list! What a list of fucking individuals there.
Amazing, isn't it? Amazing.
It's a council for a reason, man.
Yeah. All right. Final thing. Do you know how many countries Sports Counsel has been played in?
Like 48.
We're worldwide. Come on now. All of them. I don't know how many countries there are in total. Like all of them.
Okay. I'll just say it then.
36.
74 countries.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Very impressive.
What is the most obscure country? Libya?
Yeah, what are some cool countries?
I don't have the list in front of me, unfortunately. I did not take that.
Did we make it to Israel?
That's a good question. I should probably look that up.
Jesus Christ.
That's a market. That's a good market for us.
What I did notice is that China has never listened to us.
Well, you gotta drop it in one of your factories.
Gotta tell the relatives.
We have been played in every single continent except Antarctica, which I think is incredibly impressive
all right.
for this podcast,
Count on
especially in
me.
the first
I got
200 episodes. All right, but that's all the data that I have currently. I hope you enjoyed that. We're going to move on to the final part of the segment here. We do this every time we have a special episode. It's our predictions for what's to come. I think the last time we did it is for episode 150. We had, I believe, Gav, Dillon, and Nando on that podcast. And, we'll do our predictions in a second, but we do want to turn it to Nando, who unfortunately was unable to make this time for the podcast. But he did record a little segment reacting to his predictions from episode 150 and what his predictions are going to be for episode, 250. So why don't you take a look? All right. I am here with Nando. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to make the live recording of episode 200, but he still wanted to participate, obviously, because he's got to get his predictions in too. How you feeling, Nando?
Pretty good. Pretty tired. Fucking having to move that dumb Christmas tree.
Were you getting it from like a farm or something, or?
Nah, from like Home Depot.
Oh, okay. That's still pretty much the same thing, but you got to do what you got to do for your grandma, right? You get it.
Yeah, basically. And she made me fucking decorate too. Put the star on top.
Damn, what a terrible thing for her to do. Either way, first of all, I think you might have some choice words for a certain microphone assassin that maybe you wanted to say before we get started here.
Yeah, I just wanted to come on here and tell him good game. I know that his team put up a fight, and I got lucky with Kyle Pitts scoring 45.
seems very
Psych.
different.
He fucking sucks. My team was so ass. I don't even know how he lost, to be honest.
Jesus Christ. Here I thought you
can't-
were about to turn a new leaf.
Dude, I can't wait till he loses next week and he has to go to Target and do all this. Put down his phone. Maybe use a tripod.
You like creating enemies, don't you, in this league? You had no need to do this. And yet, now another person in this league hates you.
I feel like if he had not said anything from the very beginning, where, let me see, I'm looking at the messages. If he had not said anything about him losing, I don't think I would have been as intrigued to rage bait him.
I think he has a lot to learn. I think everybody's eventually been rage baited by you, so there you go.
That's true. Who knows? He might turn into one of my other nemesis in this league.
Yep. Well, do you want to guess how many episodes out of 200 you're on? We don't include this one, but every listener league recap, every time you've just appeared or spoken on the show.
Okay. Do I get a hint, or is it just a complete guess?
I'll give you my guess. So it was 22 to 31 episodes. That was my range.
But this is from the very beginning, from
very beginning, 1 to 199.
Okay. And you already have like the answers, right?
I already have the answers, but I made a guess before the answers.
Were you shocked at the number, or were you like, yeah, that seems about right?
I wasn't shocked.
I would say 35.
Yeah, you're way off. It is 20. I don't know where you're getting this from, but
but from the very beginning?
Yeah, man. I mean, I think you were around a lot for the first part of it, and then I think you kind of dropped off after, I don't know, around episode 50-ish. So 20 out of 200, 10%. 10% isn't nothing, but
how many did Gav have?
Gav has 104 episodes.
What? This motherfucker is like in the CIA doing all these like side quests, and he has 100?
104, yes.
No way.
Either way, you get another one notched on your belt, so congratulations, you hit 21 now.
God damn. How many did Dillon have? Or how many did everybody else have? I would say Dillon had like 10.
You're really off with these guesses. Dillon has 60 episodes.
Let me guess. Does G have 251?
We are on episode 200, sir.
What do you mean? Oh, 1 to 200. Did he have like 150?
He has 164.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Yep.
Way off then.
So, your predictions for episode 150. I'm going to read them out to you, and then you get to make some episodes for episode 250. How's that sound?
All right, let's do it.
Okay. So, your predictions that were made about a year ago on episode 150 were as follows. You had 3 of them. Nando will win the Sports Counsel Fantasy Football League. Christian McCaffrey will medically retire.
Technically, that one was almost close to happening because he was injured on both legs.
He was, but I don't think he retired.
True.
Last but not least, Arch Manning will go save the Carolina Panthers.
Though that's not, like, he's still not eligible. So technically that could possibly still happen in the future.
I mean, you could always bet it again and see what happens.
True. But I have a better one coming.
All right, let's hear it.
All right, so being sports related, I got 2. I got 1. Again, I always have to bet on myself. Win the league.
Do you ever think that because you make this prediction, it will never come true? Because I don't think probably 80% of our predictions have not come true.
No, I think I just get shafted on. Because I'm looking at my team: Josh Jacobs, James Cook, Amon. Like, I don't know how I didn't even make playoffs with that. Mike Evans. Mike Evans getting hurt this season kind of screwed me.
Well, I think you need to wake up.
True. But I always gotta have a little faith.
Sure.
And then my other one, which is Panthers related. It's not that Bryce Young is gonna save us, but I'm just throwing this out there. Hopefully, I get some good karma, or it happens. But we trade for Joe Burrow.
Jeez, that is hell of a prediction right there. That's probably the most wild one yet.
But like I don't know. I'm pretty sure everybody saw his last interview. I think he's tired of being in Cincinnati.
Yeah, so he wants to go to the Panthers.
I mean, we have better protection than him.
If you say so.
So it might even be an upgrade,
Okay.
Especially if we make playoffs on Sunday.
Gets better.
I'll be very, very upset if we don't, considering we lost to the 3-10 Saints at the time.
Yeah. Okay.
But pretty rough. And then my other one, which has I feel like this is a very big mystery for a lot of us, but I believe that Gav's secret job will finally be revealed.
Whether I think you're never gonna get that,
or from himself. But I feel like it's gonna come out either way.
That's probably not gonna happen. I can tell you right now. Probably, I mean, unless you think the news article is American missing in action, like that's probably not gonna happen.
Or who knows? It might be like American spy caught in Russia, and like they got to do a. What was that one NBA player that got caught? And they had to do like
Brittany
a trade.
Griner.
Yeah, they might have to do that for Gav. Who knows?
Do you volunteer if you do? Like, would you go to Russia to save Gav?
Well, I'm pretty sure they'd want to trade for like an arms dealer or some form of.
What if they want you? What if Gav says that only you are the equivalent exchange?
Oh damn! I guess he's gonna be out of this league, huh?
Oh no! Should have told us the job earlier, right?
Yep. And then my other prediction. Well, I don't know if this counts as a prediction, but I am predicting that I would watch Assassin's TikTok video at least 1,000 times by the 250th episode.
You really like to antagonize.
So this might be more
man.
on me, If I
Do you even know his real name?
No, I don't need to though. I guess I'll find out when he does his TikTok, unless his username is Microphone Assassin.
No one antagonizes the listeners and the podcasters like you, Nando.
That's true. Who's still in playoffs? You, Gav?
Me, Gav, and Dillon.
Okay. Oh, God. Who's the fourth one?
A listener.
Oh, Bareface. All right. Well, Bareface, I'm rooting for you.
Bareface is Dillon.
Oh, he changed his name. So who's the? Is it Romeo?
Celtics, yeah.
Oh, well, if you're listening, Romeo, I'm betting big on you. Can't let me down.
Thank God, because that means if you're rooting for them, I mean, that means it's not going to happen.
True. So maybe I
None
should.
of these
But see, then, I don't know who I would root for then. I don't mind if you win, even though some of the league might think it's there's some collusion going on in the league if you win, since you're the commissioner.
Why would they think that?
And I definitely don't want Gav or Dillon to win.
Wow. The hater as always.
This is probably going to be
a complete stranger that we don't even know who he is.
The hate watch of the century in this league for me.
Jesus. I mean, there you go. That's our residential hater right here, our residential antagonizer, Nando. I know he's only been on 20 episodes of the show, but he is a staple to the Sports Counsel podcast. And thank you for your time, man.
Yeah, thank you, Matt.
All right. Well, I don't know about those predictions. I don't think they have worked so far for him, for Nando, but we'll see how it goes.
Oh, he's still losing though. He's keeping
All of
that
his
consistent.
predictions wrong.
All of his team's ass.
I wouldn't get so high and mighty because there still are predictions to unveil from episode 150.
Okay.
G, you did not make it for that one. Unfortunately, I believe you were in Japan, but we did record your predictions at a later time. So I'm going to reveal yours first.
Oh, shit.
The Patriots will still be ass.
Thank you.
The Chiefs will three-peat.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, my God.
The Spurs are a playoff team.
Oh, that's a
good. I was thinking about this season right now.
Did you know?
I was thinking about this season right now.
Oh, okay, sure. And Justin Fields will be a starting franchise quarterback in the NFL.
Oh my god.
Oh
God, that's...
I don't know where that came from, but
that came from deep inside, deep inside.
You got a quarter.
What?
1 out of 4.
Maybe one.
Maybe one. I mean, the Spurs are playing the NBA Cup final. I think that counts as like playoffs.
Bastard.
All right. Mine were that Kelsey and Tay will break up by the time of episode 200. Didn't seem to work out.
Quite the contraire. She's talking about wood.
I think you also damn near got everything wrong here.
Sam Darnold will not be on the Vikings, which is correct.
Man, that's not that.
Well, that's
crazy
a gimme.
prediction.
Come on now.
Devontae Adams will become a Jet, which I thought was very good. The Chiefs will win. Huh?
He was for a bit.
Yeah. So I got that.
Yeah.
Chiefs will win a playoff game off a controversial call, which probably happened.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm thinking, did that happen?
I think all of their
Probably.
Probably.
The Warriors never, ever make a trade and don't make the playoffs, which is close.
That's both wrong. I know it wasn't. They made a huge trade and they made the playoffs and won around.
I think it's 50-50. And Joel Embiid will make a conference championship.
Why are we sucking off Joel? What is that, dude?
That one was always going to be a far
This is just as bad as some of my takes.
Okay, Dillon. Brock Purdy will win the MVP. The Chiefs will lose in the AFC Championship game.
Yikes.
And the Warriors will win one more championship with Stephen Curry.
You can see the hope in dreams.
I guess that's still up in air. It could be true, right?
Yeah.
Can you stop predicting?
I'm sure the Warriors are going to contend for a championship this year.
All right, and Gav, I looked at yours, and they're very, very bad, so I saved it for last. So, the Warriors...
No, not the second one.
Yo, you can't say that second one. You can't say that second one. Wait, you can't say that second one. Yo.
The Warriors will trade Stephen Curry. The Steelers will fall below 500 for the first time with Mike Tomlin.
Damn it, I really wanted that to be so true, so close.
I don't know which is worse here, bro.
These are all crazy.
LeBron will beat his kid and then retire after his worst statistical season.
I mean, he's having his worst statistical season. All you need is to beat Bronny a little bit.
And the worst prediction probably of all time for Sports Counsel, Kamala 2024.
There you go.
Yo,
can't believe.
Yo,
we got washed.
We were.
You need to stop predicting this shit. Stop. Don't put it here. Don't put it on paper. Don't put it on paper anymore.
I'm gonna listen. The Steelers were below 500 for quite a while.
We weren't. Who the fuck? We were not.
This season,
for like a game, dude. That doesn't count, bro.
Counts. Right now, LeBron, he broke his streak of 10 points plus. I don't know why.
He hasn't beat his kid. I think you said LeBron beats his kid and then retires.
I don't know why. I don't know why I said that part. What was that loud pack crazy, bro? God dang, bro.
It's on your team,
Warriors
too.
trade step was never gonna happen. Jesus, I was rage baiting.
Pure hate.
Yeah, straight up.
All right. Well, with that being said, let's get the predictions going here for 250.
All right, I got a nice one. I feel like every time I make a Steelers prediction, so I should make another one here. Steelers either Win a playoff game or fire Mike Tomlin is not the head coach.
Ooh, that's
I
a
feel
good
like you
one.
need to not do that. You can't do an either or. You gotta do
I
one.
can. No, I'm saying that one of these two things. Like they're either going to win a playoff game, which would be insane prediction because we suck, or Mike Tomlin won't be there next year. Like it
There's
all
no
happens. Like if he doesn't
way.
win, he's out of there.
Now that you put it into the audio recording, neither are gonna happen. So now you're gonna lose a playoff game, and Mike Tomlin's
First
gonna
round.
just stay here.
Oh Lord! All right. Let's
at least 50
every
more
time
episodes.
someone makes a prediction, it's got to be more bold than the last.
Oh God.
Oh,
Okay,
that's not
I guess
fair.
I want to go next then. Let's see.
Drake May for MVP.
Okay.
It's not even that bold.
That's not. It's also not going to happen.
I mean, it's better than G Zone. He gave you either or. Mine is a straight prediction.
All right. Okay.
Shooting straight from the hip.
I know you've got something Matt up the sleeve, bro. Come on, let me
now,
rip,
say
man.
something crazy, bro.
I'm thinking. Someone else go. I'm thinking about this shit.
Wow. Okay, come on. Man.
Okay, well, I don't think the Warriors are honestly gonna win another championship. So
That's not that.
Ever?
We're supposed to get bolder.
No.
Y'all think you repeat the We Believe Warriors again before you?
That was like basically last year.
Around how long is 50 episodes? That's like what?
Like
one
a
and a
year.
half years, 2 years, a year.
usually we've averaged it about a year.
Do you remember what date 150 was?
It was around when I was in Japan, right? So that'd be around October.
October. Yikers.
Sounds about right.
Yikers.
October, November. Yeah.
That Kamala one is crazy.
Well, it had to be before November. Yeah.
I got another one here. I think the Bills win the Super Bowl. How about that?
Damn it! I was just about to fucking
That's
say
a good
that.
one.
God
That's a
damn
good
it.
one.
Come on.
And they'll beat the Rams.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna co-sign that.
Hey man, you take all that time in the day, not make any takes, man. Someone else is gonna make that take.
Matthew Stafford will break his back, and that will
What?
force him to retire.
Damn. What the fuck?
His downfall.
What the fuck is this, bro?
What is it? What kind
You're
of?
gonna have him mess up his veneers?
Did he really do that?
I don't know. It looks like it.
Dang, Matt, wishing injury on someone?
I'm not wishing injury. Now it won't happen because
And force him
none of
let
this
it.
will work.
Come on, Gav, double down on the LeBron take, bro, please.
I'm trying to think of something devious to say without it being like crazy. Hold on, come back to me. Hold on.
I'll put one down.
Yeah.
I will go to the realm of college football. USC makes the playoffs next year.
Oh,
we can
that's a
leave
good
for
one.
his job. His job's
What's
on
his
the
name?
line
What's his
soon.
name's coming back, so it's a huge deal. My lava.
Yeah, my lava. Running backs back. Our kicker was really good this year too. I mean, we just need some guys on defense, some bigger guys.
LSU will not make the playoffs. What's his name?
Lane Kiffin.
Lane Kiffin will not make a playoff game with LSU.
Oh wow.
No, not in the next year.
No, man, that's tough. Damn.
Oh man, I can't think of anything crazy to say about LeBron. Wait.
You can give me another one too. I'll continue.
LeBron will have an allegation by the end of the year.
Whoa.
Any type of allegation. I don't know what. Like maybe it's gambling, diddling. I don't know.
LeBron.
We're gonna get silenced by fucking Clutch now.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Rich Paul won't want to work with us.
Caleb Williams, All Pro. Caleb Williams, All Pro.
Whoa,
next year.
whoa.
I'll continue my
USC
myself.
Oh, dude.
Um,
Kelsey and
well,
Tate
my-
have a baby before LeBron retires. I just saw Matt's Kelsey and Tate break up. We're just gonna keep going on with that one. We need views.
Notre Dame winning the CFP next year.
Oh, shut the fuck up, bro.
Notre Dame.
Ain't
They have
no
the second.
way.
My coworker tells me they have the second ranked draft class coming in.
But
Guess
that
who
means
has
that
the
they
first?
not come.
USC
But they also don't play anybody. So I don't know. That Notre Dame is a whole different discussion.
By this time next year, we're gonna say Fernando Mendoza was a huge bust already.
Oh yes.
Damn.
That's one.
Dang, already.
Come on, the Cal product, bro.
No, he's not Cal. He left
Yes,
Cal.
he is.
He's a traitor.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Talk about that on the draft episode.
I want to speak this one is since Patriots win a Super Bowl before G gets married.
what?
So I don't know. It probably next year. We're gonna win it this year.
Episode 500. We'll have to wait.
The G gets married episode. We'll have to wait for that.
He's just hosting a virtual wedding.
Dude, what the fuck type of prediction is that, bro?
Dude, I can't think of anything crazy. I calmed down, guys. It's terrible. I can't beat last year's. Yeah, I can't beat last year's. That's crazy.
I will have one for the Sports Counsel team. We'll have our first ever sponsorship.
Ooh,
Whoa.
I like that.
That's a dream.
That'd be nice.
You gotta speak it into existence, right? Like, isn't that what we do with the starts and sits, right?
Got it. Yo, shout out Manscaped, shout out BetterHelp, shout out HelloFresh.
Fuck it, dude. Not even. We'll shout out Zyn. I know they've been doing some podcast sponsors. Prize Picks, Blue Chew.
Wait, Jesus, all that? Are you just listening stuff that's in your pocket right now?
Oh no, this was definitely. I saw this all on the podcast.
This one will also be into existence. We will be at the Super Bowl either this year or next year.
Ooh. All right. Well, any last second predictions?
Man, I can't
get them
think
in
of
while you
anything
can.
good, guys.
Yeah, Dillon, you got one.
Dillon, give us a Warriors take, man. Come on, man. I know
Warriors
you got
take?
one.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You're gonna curse our shit for like forever.
Until 50 episodes, so you better get them cranking, bro.
Ooh. If this year doesn't work out for the Warriors, we clean house next season.
Oh wow, damn.
House.
So
Okay.
who's clean house is who? Curry, Draymond? Give us a name.
Jimmy, at least Jimmy, Draymond.
Jimmy, okay.
The two oldest.
Well, damn, okay.
How about we have another sports player interview?
That'll
Okay,
happen.
there we go.
I'm very certain of that.
All right.
Yeah,
Now that you promised
get a
it,
couple
now
right
we're
predictions.
We gotta
Nando,
start
get a couple.
Wait, Nando reaches 20 appearances next year.
Nando already has
250?
20 appearances.
Wait, really? I think he said 10.
No, I said 20. 20 appearances
10%.
total. Yeah, 10%.
Then 30 appearances.
Fuck no, dude. That's not even a prediction.
I honestly don't think that's gonna happen.
That guy doesn't
This
show up
thing,
to court.
by
He's not going to
250,
show up
he has
for a
to
podcast.
You have to be on 10 out of the next 50. He hasn't been on 20 out of the last 200. The math isn't mathing, bro.
Yeah, it's like 22.
Sorry, I was tame this year, guys. Sorry.
Don't worry, you'll have to make it up for it in 2025,
2026. Oh god, okay.
All right, that was our predictions. Set it in stone, lock it away, and none of these will ever happen now.
Relax. We're gonna win a Super
Throw it
Bowl.
into
He's
the
getting
ocean.
married next year,
What?
so we have to win this year.
All right. Well, I'm sure my girlfriend's happy to hear
You just
that.
made Taylor Swift barren.
I don't.
That's great. We don't need any more Kelseys.
Wait, I have a question.
Jason
for G.
Kelsey's already is all the Kelsey we need.
Uh-oh. I don't know if I want to answer Dylan's question.
Oh,
bro.
no. I was like, did you slap a Tay-Tay fan yet?
No, Tay-Tay fans have came up to me mentioning Sports Counsel and why they have a problem with this yet. But if one does, my hand might start itching. Might turn into might start fucking, start spazzing out.
The back of his hand is already itching.
Well, on that delightful note, I just want to say once again, this is an incredible honor, obviously. 200 episodes, being able to do all of this. It's been great no matter what. Honestly, when we first started this back in 2018, there was literally just no expectations on when we started this. It was kind of just like an outlet to kind of share our opinions and rant about sports. I used to just write everything down, but now it's just another way to be able to kind of express that. And, this started in a study room at UC Berkeley with me and Viv, who unfortunately couldn't make it. Then obviously, as you heard, G and Gab came in, then Nando, then Dillon, then Bryant, and, so many more. We've had 19 different people who have been on to the podcast, and I think it's going to grow even more. And it's honestly hasn't always been easy. It's not always easy to make a podcast. There's hard days. It's hard to coordinate everyone's schedules, hard to edit the audio, as you've heard before. And, it's a lot. And I haven't always been on the pod either. But regardless, over the last 199 episodes, I think it's just been an absolute joy to do with every episode. We don't get paid anything on this. We don't have a sponsorship. So we're doing this basically. Yeah, pure love of the game, pure passion. And it's still been super rewarding because we've been able to interact with so many incredible people. Not only just the listeners, not only just people that we've never met before. Like, I've never met most of the listeners in our listener league, but we've been able to do a lot of podcasts with them. And now, ever since episode 150, we've been able to do an interview with an NFL player, an interview with an NBA player who's currently actively playing in the NBA. And that's never been, beyond our wildest dreams. So it's already been incredible. And I think that after 200 episodes, I think the expectations still remain the same. It's just being able to express ourselves, being able to have fun with it, and, just keep going at this point. So thank you to basically everybody who's ever been on Sports Counsel. Special shout out to Aziz Shitu, Jalen Walls, both of them for agreeing to do interviews with us. And anyone who's ever interacted with us on social media, Twitter, Threads, Discord. Special shout out to our day one, Mick Youngboy. He's been with us for like the last 5 years, which is crazy.
Since the beginning, it's so crazy. Still hasn't won a chip.
Okay, man's down. Man gotta climb out of the toilet bowl next week.
Let's pray for my man's, bro. We can finally see that man's face, though. Hey, listen, I'm praying for your downfall, just so we can see you rise back up. Nowhere to go but up. Okay, nowhere to go but up if you're all the way down. Feel me?
Would you say the same thing to Nando?
No, fuck no. That guy can go rot in the toilet, bro. He couldn't even show up today, bro.
One last shout out to our graphics designer, Phoebe. She's been doing the graphics for the last year and a half. So the graphics have been amazing. She's doing the 200 graphics right now. So thank you so much to her. And, cheers to all of you as well. So cheers to 200 episodes. We're going to keep it going. Here's to 2,000 more.
Oh, you said 2,000?
Whoa, yo.
I said what I said. Here's to 2,000 more.
Shit, man. I hope something's going right by then.
We don't have a sponsor by them, bro. If we're not like on TV.
Pack it in.
65 just doing it for the love of the game.
Straight just us four listening to
Prediction still hasn't hit yet.
Sports unks.
Alright, well, that'll do it for this extra long deluxe episode 200. Thank you so much again to everyone who has listened throughout this entire show, and hope to see you for episode 201.